on TV or at the ballpark, Miss Roseanne Barr.
Hi, me, Roseanne. The only other fat comedian we can think of who's a woman. Yeah. Name another famous woman who's fat, guys. Oh, it did turn. Thank you. Does that work? No.
Wiggle the bottom cord.
What is this shit? What am I?
What'd you do, Adrian?
Well, I don't fucking know.
What'd you do, George?
That's okay. I don't need a fucking microphone, do I? Take that shit away from me. Hey guys, does my fat ass make me look fat? Now listen, this fucking communist I'm following, George Carlin here, wants to talk about unborn kids. I've had 5 kids. I've had 13 husbands. I breed well in captivity. And I like to say I've actually lost a bunch of weight. I have. Now I have a southern accent for some reason. I have no idea. I have lost a bunch of weight. These are just 6 unborn ones that I'm keeping inside me for now. We're just keeping them in there because kids are expensive. Kids are expensive. I know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, what's a has-been of your magnitude been up to lately? Yeah, well, I ran for president. Did you know that? I did, yeah. I lost to Jill Stein. That's a real thing. So then I ran in my own party. I called it the Green Tea Party. And then I ran for Prime Minister of Israel. That's a real thing. Me running, not Prime Minister of Israel. That's not a real office. And now I'm a big supporter of His Royal Highness Donald J. Trump. Yeah, huge support. I love him. I know he's going to lead the revolution. He's going to complete us and guide us into the light. And I feel for him because you all have tried to cancel him and you all have tried to cancel me. You know? First, you tried to cancel me because I sang the national anthem badly and grabbed my pussy. Who else did you try to cancel for grabbing a pussy, right? We're the same. Then you tried to cancel me because I dressed up like Hitler and posed for a magazine cover with a plate of burnt gingerbread men. Which was a joke. It was a joke. And then they canceled my show. They brought back my show and they canceled it. All because I put some stupid little tweet out there about how some black women look like if the Nation of Islam and Planet of Apes had a baby. And everyone was like, oh, that's racist. But I thought she was Arabic, so it's not racist because you can't be racist against Arabs. So now I just sit around and I grow macadamia nuts and I have a YouTube show. Yeah, it's going very well. This last batch of macadamia, mac nuts, I like to call them mac nuts. I made of salt, I salted them a little bit too much, but I heard that our real president likes McDonald's fries, so I think he'll be okay with the saltiness. Mac nuts are actually the perfect nut. Did you know this? You can listen all about it in my YouTube show labeled Space Force. I talk about mac nuts. Mac nuts are an intelligent nut. They are. They're for intelligent thinkers, like Trump. Trump needs them because he's such an intelligent man. He thinks the previous things through. And then just to make it special, I said some prayers over the nuts for him. Some prayers from the Torah, because he's such a big supporter of the Torah. That's a real thing I said on YouTube, guys. Go look that up. That's a real thing I said. You know, I spent quarantine being very busy doing my own research. I'm convinced that COVID-19 is actually a plot to take down the boomers' widows, which is me. You know, I've buried like 13 husbands. And what they are trying to do is they're trying to take all the money from the boomers' widows who've inherited their husband's money, but they're not going to touch mine because I have it very solidly invested in macadamia nuts. Very solid. I also feel for Donald Trump because, you know, y'all make fun of him for being fat. Y'all make so much fun of him for being fat. And I feel for that. When I first moved, a poor little housewife from Denver to LA, people were mean to me for being fat for no reason. I went into a store one time and I said to the woman, hey, I need something that'll make me look thin. And she said, how about a week in Bangladesh? Very rude, very rude. And I said, you know, that's not fair. I eat the same amount of food as you. I just don't puke it up after every blowjob. I recently quit smoking. Yeah, I feel better, I smell better. It's safer to drink from the half-empty beer cans around the house. That's nice. That's a plus. I like that. I am married, and, you know, I like being married. There's some things I don't like about it, like having a husband. Part's annoying. I feel sorry for every man who's ever been in love with me, honestly. Because they always want me to do stuff for them that I just don't like doing, you know? They want you to cook, they want you to clean, they want you to listen to all their little problems like I give a shit, right? My husband was like, you know, if you start cleaning the house now, it might be clean by Christmas. Oh, okay, sure. The minute I start caring about the house will be the day that Sears puts out a riding vacuum. Then I'm all about it. I don't know what the fuck else I had about that. Here's the thing. Are there any other fat people in here? Just rub your thighs. We'll hear it. Here's the thing they won't tell you about being fat. I'm going to tell you the truth, because you know they never tell you the truth about being fat. And the truth is that you cannot diet. Don't bother, because you know what? You're just going to gain it all goddamn back, right? You're going to lose it, and then you're going to gain it back. That's just the truth. There's no point in it. And you know, we lie to ourselves about what we eat. We're always like, oh, I just ate one apple today. An apple stuck in the mouth of a suckling pig, right? You didn't just eat one apple. So if you're fat, just be fat and shut the hell up about it. That's what I'm saying. Just fucking embrace it. I used to be fat, then I'd stop eating pizza, because I don't believe in human trafficking. Oh God, this whole show is a lesson about how we should make idols of our artists, guys. All right, so.